Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am going to be doing my favorites for the month of April. I think today is April 29th or April 30th. She is clocked out. I already had makeup on. I just threw an eye look and I threw a lip because I already had makeup on for the day. And you know, she was a little bit more softer with the glamour. And I just decided to do it right now. So why not? So I wanted to go ahead and do my favorites just because it's time. So with my hair, I just was over my hair being beautifully platinum at the ends and then a whole ring of yellowness. So I just added brown to my hair. That was from Revlon. And I'm just gonna, you know, let nature do its thing and let it fade out if it's gonna fade. Because I'm not saying I'm gonna get rid of the blonde, but I was just over that ugly shadow cast that it was giving me. Please let me know if you see lines on this video. I guess my best friend, she said that you can see lines or something. I don't know what she's talking about. Like what I see is a square and it's focusing on me. Everything else is supposed to be like a blurry kind of backdrop. So that's the point of the way that the camera is set. But I'm not sure, maybe I just messed with it and I need rocks to help me out again. Anyways, today we're going to be doing my favorites. If you guys like favorites videos, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Like I said, thank you guys so much for getting me to 900 subscribers. Subscribe for some more. You guys know what's gonna happen when we hit 1,000. You guys know what's gonna happen when we hit 1,000. We're gonna get it together and we're gonna be amazing. If you guys are wondering what my lashes are today, they are Lash Kitty Lashes. I have a coupon code down below in the description box for you guys to use if you want to buy some Lash Kitty Lashes. I believe it's just Lash Kitty IG for some % off. I don't have my reflector on here because I have stuff here. So if I look a little bit weird, that's probably why. So let's talk about foundations. I want to talk to you guys about some favorites that I've been using. I want to quickly, briefly mention this one because you guys know I've been using this every month for like the past 3 months. And it is so good and I still love it and I still wear it all the time. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I just shook it, but if you can see, like I have used this foundation and she's just so pretty to me, you guys. This is just a great foundation. I know it's a little bit more on the expensive side. I know it is, but if you have money, if you have the resources, please invest in this foundation. It is definitely one of the best purchases I have done this year. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. It just works so well on the skin. It just looks so beautiful. I highly recommend this foundation. Second foundation that I've been wearing for the past month, like almost all the time. I just feel like it looks beautiful and it's not even a high-end foundation. It's stunning. This is the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Foundation. This does have sunscreen, SPF 18, and I'm in the shade Classic Tan. She's a little bit tan, like I might be just a slightly bit lighter, but this color just looks really good on me. I don't want to go extra light. This color is so good. This foundation, if you want like a similar feel to the NARS foundation, but you don't want to put out so much, I'm not gonna say this is a dupe, but it's a really close, similar type of feel for a foundation because they're both luminous, a similar type of feel, and you know, they're just like, you know, they're really cute cousins. They're very similar looking cute cousins, but I love it. I love it, bro. With this month, I've been going back to my tried and true, my Fit Me Matte and Poreless, just because I needed a matte foundation when I went to Texas and I forgot to buy one, and so I bought another one and I got the wrong color. I went a whole darker. I have another darker one, but I just gave that away. This one is in the shade 228 Soft Tan, but the color that I am is this one. I'm warm nude. I'm warm nude in this one, and I'm warm nude in this one as well. These two look so good. Warm nude is my color. I have to accept it. I always try to be tan, and then sometimes I go lighter, and I'm like, oh, that's too light. The Maybelline Matte Fit Me Matte and Poreless, it just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's a different type of feel than the other two foundations. This one is just a nice matte full coverage, but it doesn't look too cakey. You can wear it all day long. It looks so good. You can powder, and it's not like a matte foundation like it is the L'Oreal foundation. I love that foundation, but that one is a way more like... Today I'm wearing the Sonia Kashuk foundation and the Wet n Wild cushion, so I think we got a good mixture today. For concealer, I've been wearing the ColourPop concealer like every day, and I don't know what to do without them anymore. It's really weird. I actually love this foundation, this concealer. As you can see, my ColourPop concealer is like completely wiped off, and it just looks like it's no more. And the color that I've been using the most is medium 26. But if I want a brighter look, obviously I will use light 18. But these two colors are the ones that I use the most. Like I said, I do have a whole bunch, but some of them turn very ashy on my skin tone. But I was just trying to use the most of them. But these two are the shades that I know work well with my complexion. And, you know, I'm very happy about those. Those two are phenomenal. For eye primer, you guys know that I've been using the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in NC20. I just think with this concealer, or if you're going to use any concealer or a base like this, it just really works well to get more complexity, pigmentation with the eyeshadows. I know it's kind of scary if you were to do it for the first time, but literally the first transition I did it just like that. From just using setting powder and the concealer to just going on with the concealer and the eyeshadow. It just was great. I loved it. I think it was very easy transition for me. The thing with this, you don't want to apply it and then just straight on go with it. You want to let it sit for a little bit on the eyelid, let it get a little bit sucky, and then you go on with your eyeshadow, and it works great. Oh, I got some hits. And I definitely got some misses too, okay? These eyelashes are the ones that I've been wearing the entire month. These are all Lilly lashes, and they're very different styles. So I'm going to share with you which ones these are. These are definitely one of my favorites. These are the Makeup by Samuel Lash. I got these because, you know, Desi, she loves these lashes. These are gorgeous eyelashes. They just are fluttery, they're beautiful, and they like are wispy, if you can see. The ones that I've been also loving is Mykonos, which look like that. I cut some off the end, so don't judge me, but these are Mykonos, and these are definitely one of my favorite pairs. And last but not least is Miss Miami. Miss Miami is a beautiful lash. I just feel like I need the extra voluminous Miami for some reason, because I feel like my eyes are so big that I just need like a big lash, girl. So let's talk about bronzer, and I mean a lot of bronzer. So obviously you guys know butter bronzer is definitely one of my favorites. As you can see, this is the original butter bronzer. I think this one is just in the shade bronzer, and I think it's this one, and then there was light bronzer. I got obviously the regular shade bronzer. This is like a nice sheen bronzer. It's not like a matte bronzer. It gives you like a nice effect, skin sheen like to the skin. So that's why I think I really like it. But this is ashy, like it's a nice cool tone, but not too cool tone. Obviously I've used the most out of this, but they came out with two different other colors, and I've been really liking them. This one is in the shade, I think it's Sunkissed. So this one is Sunkissed, a little bit more of a warmer bronzer around the Give Me Sun range, just not too orange, but it definitely gives the same effect, and it gives the same look with that kind of shade undertone. This last one is Deep Bronze, if I'm correct. Oh, do you guys even use these? Like, you can see, I think they look so good. This one is definitely one of my favorites. I think it looks so good. Let's just throw these in here real quick. I've been like super impressed with the ColourPop palettes. I just think they look and they work so good. I obviously have the My Little Pony palette from my BoxyCharm. I have Miss Dream Street from Kathleen. I have the Semi Precious palette. I have the Golden State of Mind palette. I have the Femme Rosa with Carucci. And you guys know I also purchased my own individual eyeshadows from them. So I do have more ColourPop eyeshadows. So I really do like the ColourPop eyeshadow formula. I really do like them. I think they work really, really great. That's what I have on my eyes today. I used the other shades from the My Little Pony palette and the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2. For face highlighting, I have been really, really, really into my Kristen Leanne and Urban Decay Beauty Beam highlighter palette. As you can see, there's just three beautiful tones right here. A darker copper color, a light champagne, and then, you know, the darker champagne. Make a highlight go extra. As you can see, I have highlighter on. I have a Marazy, but I'm gonna apply this one. And I know this was on sale, and I don't know if they still sell these. The palette that I've been also reaching for often is my LILLY palette. This is PAJAMAS. I just feel like these eyeshadows, they're formulated correctly to the point where I just know that I need, like, I'll be in a look and I'll be like, I need this color, I need this color, I need this color, and I can always pick it up from this palette and I just know it'll complete my look. The shimmers on these are fantastic and the mattes are gorgeous and I just love it so much. And I am purchasing the second palette from her, the Nudie Patootie palette from Miss Laura. The other palette that I've been wearing the most is Miss Soft Glam by Anastasia. These are just like the favorites for me. You can see she's beat up and used because I genuinely love this palette. I just think this is a palette that I would have created because it's just my go-to tones. Like, let's say I want to do something very basic and simple and I don't want to go with warms. So I'm just going to use Tempera, Miss Dusty Rose, and if you want to shimmer, Miss Sultry or Miss Rose Pink. Very simple. If you want to do something warm, go in with Miss Tempera, Orange Soda, Burnt Orange, and, you know, maybe a little bit of Rustic just to deepen it up. Okay, not good. If you want to add a little bit of more Sienna, you can do that. If you want to do some Mulberry, you can just do Noir. Like, it's just, you can do so many looks with this palette, and I just love it. Let's talk about this palette right now. I actually have been enjoying her very, very much. I highly recommend this palette. You guys know. You guys already know. When I did my little Coachella look on Instagram, I used this palette obviously and it just looked so beautiful. I don't want to talk about this one yet because I'm going to do my review on this specifically. But she though, Miss KKW girl, she is just everything, and I do mean everything. I will get into it. So I think that was all for my hits. Let's talk about the notes. These, like, I'm not gonna be mean, but they just didn't work out for me. Like, they just did not do what I wanted them to do. They didn't really perform the way that I wanted them to perform. So, we're just gonna let that out. We're just gonna let that out. The first thing is the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Primer. I first initially really liked this primer because it just blurred out your pores and it just kind of made your skin look extra flawless. But I feel like when I went with it for the second day, it just messed up my foundation to the point where I just had to take off everything, and this was the only thing that was new in my routine, and I just once you do that to me, girl, I just don't like you. I just don't like you. It's not a you, it's a me thing. I'm a powder. Like, I'm oily, so powders are a huge thing for me. And so even though Miss Airspun is Miss Flashback Mary, you can't go wrong with her. Real quick. So I picked up the Milani Translucent Light to Medium, the Make It Last Setting Powder. And the thing with this powder that I just feel like it's not my favorite thing ever is the fact that I just know she picks up my foundation. Like, I just know it, and it just doesn't work out for me very well. I wouldn't bake with this powder just because I just know that it lifts if you use it too roughly. If you just use it for like a touch-up little powder and you just set it very lightly and nicely and very precisely, I think this would work fine. It's not really big of an issue. I just know that if you just go like this, it'll disturb what's underneath of the liquid foundation. So be careful of that. If you buy this powder, I'm just letting you know right now, just be cautious of that. These two powders, these are just jank. Jink, 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 jink. And I am serious. So these are the hard candy powders, loose powders. This one is the Bake, Brighten, and Set in Banana. This is like my face powder, y'all. And then I just picked up the Sheer Envy Translucent Loose Powder. So the thing with these is just that the powders is a no. It's just a no. Like, no. Well, one thing, like, girl, it does not brighten nothing. Want like a loose bronzer on my skin tone, boo? That's what it works for. Like, I know banana powder does not work for me because I don't even use my banana powder, because I just know that it just darkens everything that I highlighted. Like, I will put my concealer and that will just forecast and make it darker than my foundation. Banana powders are not for me. They might be for you. If you want mine, just let me know, because it just does not work for me. But as like a face powder, she's cute or whatever. You know, you want flashback, girl, use this one. This one is just flashbacky, and it just really just takes away everything from your foundation. It's a no-go for me. Like, I really, if you're at least gonna get one of these two, I would say this one. If you're a little bit more darker than me, and unless you want to use this for like a face powder or something, but the translucent one, just gonna say no. Yeah, that was everything for my favorites, hits, and misses even for this month. These are all my favorites and misses. Like, I really hope you understand me and you know where I'm coming from a place of amor. So I'm gonna go take this off. I'm gonna go sleep. I might wash my hair again and see if it goes light up. Oh my gosh. You guys will let me know down below. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see Miss Desi upload her video, you guys? I was in that thing for like 5 seconds. And like, I knew it in my soul. I did not know what to say for the end credit thing. I will leave it down below if you guys want to watch it. Everything was amazing. And yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Subscribe. You know what to do. And I'll see you guys in the next one.